Hello students, let us continue our topic of coordinate geometry. In our previous class we have learned the formula. That formula was section formula, and today we will solve all the solved examples which is given in our textbook, and then we will proceed to exercise 7.2. See, in our previous class we have learned the formula, that is section formula. Hope you have remembered this formula, that to find the coordinate we will use the formula, this one, the section formula, and that is m1 x2 plus m2 x1 by m1 plus m2 comma m1 y2 plus m2 y1 by m1 plus m2. Okay, with the help of this formula we will solve all the questions, and we know how to find the midpoints. Now see, let us proceed to our first question. Here our question is, find the coordinates of the point which divides the line segment joining the points 4, -3 and 8, 5 in the ratio 3:1 internally. Okay, here we have to find the coordinates of the point which divides the line segment joining the points 4, -3 and 8, 5 in the ratio 3:1 internally. Now see, here we have given that it is given 3:1. Okay, so we have given m1 as 3 and m2 as 1. Okay, so what we will write, using section formula m1, that this one, using section formula we will proceed to the question. So here what is the formula? We know that what, m1 x2. So m1 x2, here our what, m1 is 3, m2 is 1. Now x1 is how much? X1 is 4. After that y1 is -3. After that this one, that x1 y1 x2 y2. Okay, so simply we will substitute all the values in the formula and let us solve this. So here just 3 into 8, m1 x2 plus m2 x1. So 1, this one 4. Okay, after that 3 plus 1. So after solving this, 3 8 ja 24 plus 4 by 4. So this becomes 28 by 4. So this is how much? 7. Okay, so this part is 7, and in the next part same thing we will use for the y coordinate. So m1, this one, m1, this one 3 into 5. After that plus 1 into -3, and 3 plus 1 is equals to 3. 15, 15 minus 3, that is 12. 12 by 4, that is 3. Is that okay? Simply you substitute all the values in the formula. So the main thing is that what, you have to remember the formula. And what is our formula? Our formula is that if the point PXY divides the line segment joining the point x1 y1 and x2 y2 internally in the ratio m1 m2, then we will use the formula m1 x2 plus m2 x1 by m1 plus m2 and m1 y2 plus m2 y1 by m1 plus m2. Okay, now see, our next question is, in what ratio, just see here, in what ratio does the point -4 6 divides the line segment joining the points A -6 10 and B 3 -8. Now see here we have to find the ratio. Here we have to find this ratio m1 and m2. Okay, so to find the ratio, again we will use the section formula, but see here, in what ratio does the point, so here it is given already -4 6. Okay, so divide the line segment this, so A part is this, B part is this, and this ratio is given how much? Midpoint is given -4 and 6. So this part is this, and we will write the what, formula. So while using the formula, what, m1 m2 is there, so we know that m1 x2, m1 x2. So here m1 is how much? We don't know. M1 is m1 and x2 is 3. Similarly m2, and this one is -6. So -6 m2 and m1 plus m2. Similarly For the y part, minus 8m1 plus 10m2 by m1 plus m2. Okay, now we know that this part is our x part and this part is our y part. So let us compare this x part with this x part. So 3m1 minus 6m2 by m1 plus m2 is equals to how much? Minus 4. And after solving, let us solve this. So minus 4 is equals to 3m1 minus 6m2 by m1 plus m2. Minus 4m1 minus 4m2 is equals to 3m1 minus 6m2. So here you bring this m1 to this side, minus 4 minus 3, like this, minus 4m1 and minus 3m1, and this will go to that side, then this becomes plus 4m2. So this becomes 7m1 is equals to 2m2 and m1 is to m2 is equals to 2 is to 7. Is that okay? Now see, similarly, if you solve the other part, y part, then similarly you can use and compare with the previous one. Okay, now see here, we can say that the point minus 4, 6 divides the line segment joining the points A minus 6, 10 and B 3 minus 8 in the ratio how much? 2 is to 7. And alternate method is there. If you want to do with the alternate method, you can do by that method also. Now see, this one is also very easy question, but we have to try. See, here our question is, find the coordinates of the points of trisection, that is the points dividing in 3 equal parts of the line segment joining the points A 2 minus 2 and B minus 7 4. So let us divide this A, B and in the middle PQ. Now see here, we can find the midpoint first. Here it is given AP is equals to PQ is equals to QB. Okay, so P divides AB internally in the ratio. Now see, its ratio 1 is to 2. Okay, therefore the coordinates P. So if we know the ratio, we can calculate this part. Similarly, we can observe that Q also divides AB internally in the ratio, but here ratio is different, 2 is to 1. So M1 M2 is again known to us, so we can find this. Therefore the coordinate of the point of trisection of the line segment joining A and B are minus 1 0 and minus 4 2. Similarly, please you try to solve example 9 and example 10 by yourself, and in the next class we will solve exercise 7.2. While solving, if you face any problem, please you contact. So this much for this class, and rest in the next class. Till then, stay safe and stay happy. Have a good day.